Hey everyone. Hey everyone. It's ASMR by B. And today I wanted to do a soft-spoken ear to ear ramble with you guys. I have some time right now. Normally I don't film on the weekends all that much, but today was an exception to that rule, so here I am. I think this might not be super ear to ear, maybe like a little bit, but I think because I'm soft speaking, I think both microphones are kind of picking up the sound. I just tried to put them a little bit further away from each other, so I think that might help a little bit. But anyways, let me know how you're doing. I hope that you're doing really well. I hope that you're having a good start to your weekend if you're watching this on the day it comes out. And I hope that you're excited to sit down for a soft-spoken ramble. So just like all my other rambles, I'm just going to chat about a bunch of random topics, and I'll do a little bit of ear to ear and some just forward like this. So yeah, I found myself some time to film on this Saturday. Like I said, normally I don't film on the weekends because I do all my filming on weekday mornings. But I actually filmed a whisper ramble already this morning, which was really exciting. And now I'm filming a soft-spoken ramble. So I'm just gonna tell you some random stories because I like to do that sometimes. Yesterday was a super weird day, and I feel like it was like a montage of bad luck from a book. It was really only like 2, maybe 3 things, depending on how you count it. But I'm gonna tell you the story, and yeah. So I ordered delivery for breakfast because I was just craving a breakfast sandwich, and so I ordered it, and I saw that the driver was like stopped and he wasn't here, and I knew it was going to be a disaster as soon as I saw that. So I had gone to take the garbage out, and then I was like, I'll time it so that I can grab my order as I'm coming back in. But I'm waiting, and then he calls me, and he can't figure out where he's going, and we couldn't understand each other. Like the phone connection was really bad. It was just like garbled and crackly, and I'm trying to give him directions, but I'm really bad at giving directions, and it was a total mess. But here's the thing. Normally I wouldn't wear my AirPods when I go somewhere, like when I leave my place, just because I don't. But because I was taking out the garbage, I just had them in. And my AirPods, you're gonna see where this is going in a minute. The microphone in my AirPods is broken. So when I talk, when I have my AirPods in and I'm on a call, you can't understand me. So when he called me, I was scrambling to take out my AirPods because otherwise he wouldn't have been able to hear me properly. So first of all, one of them falls out onto the floor, which should have been my first clue. I pick picked it up whenever, put them in my pocket, and I answered his phone call. And eventually we worked it out. It was a whole thing. So we sorted out, and I get back in, and I realize I only have one AirPod. And I'm like frantically looking for it, and I'm so tired, and I'm just like, I wasn't feeling good, which was part of my reason for ordering breakfast. And I didn't want to go back outside and look for it, but I did, obviously, because I wasn't gonna not look for it. So I had to go back out and find the friggin' AirPod, and luckily I found it. I realized after that if I wasn't able to find it, I obviously could have just used the, whatever it's called, like, find my whatever, on my iPhone. But I wasn't thinking about it at the time. I was like, oh my god, where is it? So that was the first thing that happened. It wasn't a super good start to the day, but I was like, okay, whatever. I got my food, it tasted good, had a really good coffee with it. Like, it could have been worse, right? And it's total, like, first world problems, I know, but whatever. So then we had some like kitchen towels that needed to be washed. So I was like, okay, great, I'll throw in a load of kitchen towels because I'm just gonna do them. So we had some washcloths and some tea towels. Great, okay. Well, I throw them in the laundry machine, and then something interesting happens. So I go back to the laundry room once they're done, and I see that there's a lot of suds in the front of the wash machine. And I know it wasn't because I put too much detergent in, because I hardly use any detergent. So I was like, what would have caused that? And I know I always see videos on TikTok of people who accidentally put like dish soap either in their dishwasher or their laundry machine, and you'll see videos of like people's machines like foaming up completely and like spilling out into the laundry room, which is not what happened. There was maybe like this much foam in the front of our like washer door. So what had happened, or what I think happened, is that our dishcloths had leftover dish soap on them, because sometimes I like wipe the counter with soapy water and I don't think I rinsed the cloths. So I think what happened was that's what foamed up. So I was like, okay, and I took all the cloths and towels and I rinsed them and wrung them out in the sink like 1,000 times. So much so that my fingers actually like hurt today, and I knew that was gonna happen because they hurt after I like crochet. If I do like a crochet project, then the morning after my fingers will be sore. So I wrung them all out and rinsed them like so many times, and yeah, they were like, when I was wringing them out, they were like, it was like white, milky, soapy water that was coming off of them. So then I was like, okay, well, I've done all that I can do and I'm gonna run them again. And I did that, and it was soapy again. So I thought, well, I want to see if it's the machine or if it's the towels still. So I put in just like a towel that hadn't been in that load, and I ran it on like a rinse and spin cycle, and it did not foam up. So now I have this pile of wet dish towels on the counter, and I honestly think we're just gonna get new ones, which might sound like dumb, but let me explain. So our dishcloths have a lot of holes in them because we like always wash our knives with them, and our knives were brand new, and then like they were super sharp and they would make holes in the dishcloths. So it's probably just easier at this point to go buy like an $8 pack of cloths and a few tea towels. It wasn't a big load of towels. There was maybe like 3 tea towels in there and 3 or 4 washcloths, because I've already put in so much effort into fixing this. I don't know, I need to run another load of clothes and see what happens. And I was very it was very unfortunate, especially considering the morning that I had. I can look back on it now and it's funny, but I was definitely not having a good time yesterday. But we made burgers last night on our grill. That was our fake takeout night. So I did a burger on a bun, obviously. I wanted to get brioche, but they were all out. And I did goat cheese, mayo, mustard, and lettuce. It was fantastic. Dijon specifically for the mayo. Incredible. They were incredible burgers, and we're gonna have them again tonight, and I'm so excited. And then I'm doing a little bit of meal planning for the rest of the week. So I'm just trying to think about what we want to have. I know we have some frozen ground chicken in the freezer, so we might make pad thai. I do it with rice instead of pad thai noodles. It's just easier. So I'll do rice, ground chicken, and then I'll make a sauce with like peanut butter, fish sauce. I can't remember what else. And then there'll be like water chestnuts, green onions, that kind of stuff. So we'll do a little like stir fry pad thai thing. It's a pad thai recipe that I follow. We also have some frozen turkey bacon in the freezer. So we might thaw that and then do that on the grill and then have it for BLT wraps for the week. And then I also want to make another salad from the salad cookbook that I got. I made my first one last week. I don't know if I've told you this already. And it was really good. The taste was like 10 out of 10, maybe like 9 or 8 out of 10, but it was really good. But it was soggy, like the only ingredient is a very like wet salad. So I don't know how to fix that. Like I don't know if it was something I did wrong necessarily. Like I don't know how I would prevent the sogginess. So those are my ideas for next week, and I was telling my boyfriend I really wanted to do like fancy grilled cheese, and he agreed that on our grill we could like press it kind of like a panini almost. So maybe like some meat, some like lunch meat, maybe mozzarella cheese, some guac. Amazing. We usually do mayo in our grilled cheese in the inside instead of butter. Maybe put a pickle in there after. Yeah, it's so good. Then those are my meal planning ideas. Most of it uses stuff that we already have, so I'm hoping it's gonna be like a pretty light grocery bill next week. I have one thing with me that I wanted to show you. So I showed you this in a different video. This is my face cream that I use. It's the Vichy Mineral 89. This is for dry skin, so it's very thick. I'll open it and show you. It's almost gone, but that's what it looks like. It's very thick, and while I did like this, it was very heavy on my skin, and I was kind of looking for something lighter. That was kind of the point of getting a new moisturizer. So I was in the drugstore the other day and I saw, there's stuff on the outside of this, and I saw this guy. So this, if you can see, it says matte sorbet. You might be asking, what does that mean? Well, I'll show you. I think this is good for tapping. I'm gonna keep these little pots. I love that they come in these glass pots. Like, it feels so fancy. I need to start doing I have a Laneige lip mask that I bought. Speaking of things that come in little glass pots, I need to do my lip mask more often. So this one is for combination to oily skin. I would say I have somewhat combination skin. I think I get oily in certain parts and then dry in others. I think that's what combination is. Maybe I have normal skin, I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to diagnose myself. So this is what, I gotta be careful with this one because it'll run out of the container if I'm not careful. Oh, I can't get it. That was my wrist. I don't want to get this on my mics. Okay. So this is what it looks like. You can see it, it slides around in here. I don't want to drop it. So it's this it's basically like a gel consistency rather than a cream, which is why they call it sorbet. And funny enough, actually, my bad luck started the day before. I got one of these and I opened it, and the seal on it, it's not on this one, but it's on this one. This is the seal. It's like a little thing that's supposed to break. The seal on it was already broken, so I didn't notice because it was in a box, and I had to exchange it yesterday. Honestly, if it wasn't a face product, I wouldn't care as much, but if it's going on my face. And then when I got this one, I realized, yeah, that other one actually had been opened and used because the amount of product in it was way less, and I wasn't sure like how full it was supposed to come, but it was definitely used. So I'm really glad that I took it back. They were really good about me returning it, so I mean, like, what are they gonna do, you know? So what is this little thing back here where it says 12 months? Is that telling you that that's after you open it, you should throw it away after 12 months? I think that's what that means. There's a little hourglass and it says 12 months. And like, I feel like this is someone like throwing it away. And these are both fragrance free. They're literally the same product. They're just a different like consistency, I think. So this would have like less. I don't know. Fragrance free, combination to oily skin. Caution, flammable until dry. Keep away from flames. That's absurd, actually. Yeah, fragrance free, 0% fragrance. So, okay. I put it on last night. It was incredible on my skin. Like, it soaked in so quickly because this cream stuff like doesn't soak in. It just sits on top of my skin, which I think is a sign that my skin isn't dry enough for it, because if my skin was dry enough, it would soak in. That's my understanding, is that if my skin was dry enough, it would absorb, but it's not able to. But yeah, this gel consistency, it dried, and then like I couldn't feel it on my face anymore, which was awesome because I don't like feeling greasy, and this stuff made me feel greasy. But it was still better than some moisturizers I've tried. But if you're in the market for a new moisturizer, this is expensive. It's like $45, but I got it on sale this time. I love it. Like, if I put it on at night and I wake up in the morning and like I have no dry skin. It's gorgeous. I've actually been using it. I've been using up the rest of the cream one on my hands because my hands have been really dry lately, and that's been doing wonders. So by the time you're seeing this video, actually I'll have started a new series on my channel. And if you're interested in checking it out, I will put it in the cards, either on this side or on this side, wherever they go. And it's called the Whisper Journals. And once a month, maybe twice a month, I'm just gonna kind of like ramble about like a life topic or like a struggle I think people might be having. And then just kind of try and give my 2 cents and give you like advice and, you know, just like positive vibes and feedback, and just aimed at like helping people through like tough, like emotional situation type things. It's not super targeted. Like, I'm not gonna do one about like, you know, like how to get through a breakup, because I don't really have advice on that. But the first one that I did was like how to deal with feeling like you're behind in life, and I talked a lot about goal setting and things like that. So that's kind of the vibe. So if you're interested in just like a chill, friendly chat, go check that out. I replaced my reading wrap-up video in May with this Whisper Journal thing, because I just like I haven't been reading, so I didn't have anything to tell you about in terms of my reading. But something that I want to do is I want to make like a list of my physical TBR, and I might share that with you. So a list of my fiction and non-fiction reads, because I have a lot of like half-read non-fiction books, because I usually like think it's gonna be really great and helpful, and then I get partway through it and I just put it down. So yeah, I think this ramble was a little bit short, but they can't all be long. I'm really eager to go and sit on the balcony and do my meal planning. So yeah, I hope that you guys are having an amazing day. I hope that this was good. Let me know in the comments. I know that not like soft speaking isn't everybody's thing, but I like to do it once in a while just because I like doing it. And some people do like it. Some people. Okay. So I hope that you're doing well. Let me know if you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay. Bye everyone. Bye everyone.